Hey everybody, this video is brought to you by Paint 22 and all my sponsors. Thank you for your support and can't wait to get the video started. Let's go. Hey, welcome to Raven Oak Art. My name is Caleb Knowles and I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day. Thank you so much for watching our video and make sure to stay tuned till the end because we are going to have this is going to be a really unique one, alright? So we got something different here. I'm going to go ahead and move the camera over. We'll get a close-up on the canvas that we'll be using. So, as y'all can tell, this looks kind of weird, right? So what this is actually a piece of wood, alright? And it's a slab. And at the end, I'm going to take this paint off and expose like the hard grains and stuff. So it's going to be real cool once we get it going. And we'll go ahead and do just that. So let me explain the palette. We have Phthalo Blue, Viridian Green, Bright Red, Cad Yellow, and Titanium White. And at the bottom here we have our Mars Black and Burnt Umber. And to start things off, I think we'll just use a 2-inch brush, kind of pull down and get some of this Phthalo Blue. And all we're going to do is just hit some crisscrosses with it. And it's going to be very powerful. Oh, look at that. How strong that blue is. And this should actually be a real quick video, quick tutorial, and real easy painting. So if you want to give this one a try, I would highly recommend this one as a kind of beginner one. You don't even have to necessarily do it on this wood. Just do it on whatever canvas you feel comfortable with. If you have something kind of roundish, I would probably use that. But, you know, it's your painting. You do with whatever you like. And we're just going to keep on hitting these crisscrosses and kind of blend the bottom. Keep the top a little bit darker. Oh, that's really neat. And make sure to get these edges because when you remove the paint, the tape, your paint is going to be very strong against where the tape was. And it's going to look really neat. Alright, so we got our little background. Neat. Kind of maybe blend a little bit. And we'll actually kind of go down here and just go straight across. Let me actually grab a touch more blue on this this brush. And y'all might notice that my 2-inch brush is kind of weirdly shaped. Don't freak out. I beat the devil out of it a little too hard the other day. Yeah, that joker bit. So, but anyway, yeah, just keep going across real gently. And you want to create this horizon line, so leave that white. It will show distance in the long run. It's a very useful tool we have as painters. Alright, now that we got that going, let me go ahead and grab a fan brush. And this is real easy right here. It's hard to mess this up because clouds are one of those things that whatever you want, you can pretty much make. So all you do is kind of load up on your corner and run it maybe a little bit off the tape. And this is one of those that I ain't really gonna put too much detail in. We got that really just beautiful, beautiful blue sky. Like that. We got clouds. And maybe you can even go back to your dirtiest brush that you were previously using, that 2-inch brush, and just kind of soften the bottoms. You don't want to be able to tell where your bottom begins and starts and your sky. Clouds have more form at the top of them, not the bottom, so that's something kind of useful to know. Alright, we got that now. And if you guys are enjoying these videos, please make sure to like and subscribe, share. I'm trying to get this stuff more exposed to people. I take a lot of pride in this YouTube thing. This is kind of my new favorite hobby besides painting as a whole. So, yeah. Alright, so check this out. All we're going to do is use that blue, maybe grab a touch of black, maybe a little bit of burnt umber. Our goal here is just to create a dark color. Alright, so we got that dark color. And we're just going to choose a spot, I don't know, maybe right here, and just kind of wiggle it down. And you could just form your outline of where a mountain might be. And you just Yep, and that might be just good enough right there. If you like it, then it's good enough. So, and since I have a normally I would use like a 1-inch or the 2-inch brush, but since this is so small, because we're using the wood, I'm just gonna use this little like filbert brush, or let's see, is it a flat brush? It kind of looks like an angular brush, honestly, but and we're just gonna kind of drag it down. I use these whenever like I'm painting like on magnets or something. Kind of simulate, you know, the big 2-inch brush or the 1-inch brush. But yeah, so we're just gonna maybe grab a little bit more of that dark color and just bring it down. And remember, don't be afraid to kind of go a little bit over your tape you got down here, because your world, I know I say this whenever I'm painting on normal canvases, your world lives outside of your canvas. So there's more than what is just seen. And that's perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. You want that. Alright, so now we got our mountain background there. Now let me go ahead and grab myself, well, reword that. Let me go ahead and clean off my palette knife, because we're going to go ahead and lay down some snow and stuff. And I'm actually, uniquely enough, going to use the tip. Alright? And we're just... Oh man, that's a lot of snow. You might even can kind of edge it back a little bit. Yeah. Got our jazz going in the background, making sure this is as smooth as our painting. Look at that. You pull this mountain in front of the other one. Maybe he pushes that mountain back, you know. Alright, we got the highlights. And now let's do our shadow. So all I'm going to do is kind of grab that dark color we were using. Actually, we ain't even going to do that. Maybe we'll just use our blue and mix that in with some of the titanium white and marble it up. And what I mean by marble is it's not one solid color. If you're watching my other videos, I go into detail on the what exactly marbling is. Or I should start on this one. But marbling is just how we well, let me reword it. Marbling is if you ever go to your friend's house and they might have a marble table, or what's that thing called? It's a where your sink is and all that, so your countertop. And there's a multitude of colors there. It's not just one color. And it's a real pretty nice effect on home decor. I'm not no home decor person, but if I was, probably every house I'd have would have some kind of marble in there, because I think it looks so pretty. A mixture between two things, bringing out the best in one another. I like it. But yeah, so we'll just add this little touch of color there. Yeah, I like it. Hopefully you're liking it. So we got that now. Let's go back, and I'm going to grab our fan brush that we previously used to make the clouds, and we're going to go ahead and kind of tap in and soften this bottom, and it'll kind of give off a fog-like appearance. And it's so neat just what you can do just by gently tapping into a canvas. And we'll be doing all sorts of new videos coming soon. I'm learning new techniques, you know. I don't want to try teaching anybody or giving anybody advice on anything. I myself don't really fully comprehend. So, well, you'll never fully comprehend anything, but at least have a basic understanding of. I actually just last night did my first ever floral painting. Me and I know I've mentioned her before, but Miss Mickey, she I went over to her studio and she kind of walked me through like some stuff, teaching me how brushes work. And like, for instance, our brushes in these videos, the landscape ones, are all natural brushes, but when we do our florals, we'll be moving over to synthetic brushes, which mean they don't come from real animals, and they're a lot smoother, not really rough. Like, it works perfect for these, the landscape ones, when we have a rough brush, but for the synthetic ones that you're doing flowers, you want it to be a smooth motion. So yeah, that's some of the stuff we have on schedule. So make sure to subscribe so you can keep track and keep watching some of this stuff, all the stuff we have coming up. All right, so now here's another fun thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a touch of the blue, and I'm gonna kind of mix it in with the Viridian green and our mountain color. All right, and all we're gonna do is just kind of tap in some foliage. And for those of you who don't know what foliage is, that is trees. We're gonna create us a tree line right here. My uncle, he actually kind of gave me a little bit of a rough idea of what to paint on this. Making like, I don't know if anybody drinks, I don't. And if you do, drink responsibly. But the bush can has like mountains and all this blue and white color palette, and I think it's real cool. So it could be like Bush, like the commercial. But yeah, we'll just keep tapping, and where your tree goes high, maybe it also comes low down here. You're reflecting everything because this is actually water down here, so you don't have to jam it in tough. You can just kind of gently, and it gives off all sorts of beautiful effects. All right, now we got that. Let's go back and maybe use our palette knife, and we'll just kind of scratch in some stuff. Well, maybe kind of. And that kind of gives off some rough ideas of maybe where our tree trunks and stuff might be at on this one. So yeah, we got that. Now let's add a little bit of highlight to these big old trees we got back there. And to do that, we're gonna clean off our one. Actually, I have a. No, I don't. Okay, well, we are gonna clean it off. I fibbed. We're going to tap in some white and with our touch of our shadow color, and we're gonna choose a side, which will probably be this side. And we're just gonna start kind of touching it very gently, and don't apply more pressure, just because you are out of color. That's something a lot of people do, including myself, especially whenever I first started. I would hit it very hard because I'd be out of paint because I was lazy and didn't want to reload my brush. But it's perfectly fine to reload your brush when you're out of paint. Take your time, enjoy this. Just because I'm painting quick doesn't mean you have to. Now we got kind of like these snowy top trees, and yeah, I like it. It's very, very calm and tranquil, relaxing, very, very relaxing. And yeah, you know, I put those colors, the yellow and red. I might not even use those. So if you're watching this video beforehand, which I probably recommend if you're going to follow along on the paintings, I would probably watch the painting first and then go back and do it again. But yeah, if you're doing that, then you don't actually have to pour these colors down. But yeah, now I'm just gonna go back and grab this 2-inch brush, and we'll start kind of in the middle and just kind of go down with it. Oh man, look at that, how it's picking up all those colors. And Lovely. And then just go straight across. One hair and a tug right there. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Alright, so we got those big old trees back there. Now let's do something nice in the foreground. Now this is going to be an interesting part because I might have to step away for 1 second and I'm reorganizing my studio so all my brushes are mixed around. But anyway, I'm going to grab myself a smaller fan brush because I have it pretty much set up where it'd be these big brushes. And I'm just going to load up. And maybe we'll choose a spot probably right here. And we'll just kind of lay in some indications by tapping down of where maybe a big old tree will be. So we'll just he's all the way up there. You can maybe just add a little touch. Alright, we got that now. I'm gonna go back to our highlight color, which should be white, blue, and I'm just gonna choose our spot, which will be right here. Actually, before I do that, I'm actually going to go back with another fan brush. And this one's our bigger one. And maybe we'll give him like a buddy up there. So, maybe we'll bring him in a little bit closer. I'm gonna use that small one. Made that a little bigger than I wanted, but it's all good. So I'm gonna wipe off the brush and we'll just bring it up. Nice. And we'll go back, get our highlight color on, just load it up, and we'll just do this side now. And maybe we'll even bring that up a touch. And it's important because I kind of did it just now. But don't take away all your highlights. And we'll maybe make this tree. I like it. Alright. So we got that. Now let's finish our foreground. Alright. So we'll just grab some white and some blue. Get the color you like, and we'll just slab it and just. And the brighter you want, you got your shadow color, so now we'll just grab a glob of white and just maybe it's winter. This would be a good spot for rabbits to hibernate. And like that, I think we got us a painting. So now, I'm going to show you guys something really cool. I'm going to zoom out a little bit, move my camera back, take off my gloves because I don't want paint on the backside. Alright. And we'll take our easel. Alright. now, let me show you guys. Whoop, as my phone goes flipping sides. Okay. The magic here. And we'll just kind of, I'm gonna probably try to stand up and do it. Just keep removing the tape. All right. It's like I need a drum roll. Those, and let's make sure we get this part. I'm trying. But yeah, so we got this mountain range coming out the tape. Yeah. But you know what? The more I look at it, let's see. I'm over here like trying to figure out if there's anything else I want to add to it. Maybe we'll paint outside of the tape, where the tape was anyway. So go back, zoom back in. Hopefully I didn't moon anyone. And let's I'm just gonna go back and grab the paint and choose our dark color. And maybe he'll even come outside the bring him all the way. You know what? We'll even grab the white and we'll just. A little bit of this adds so much. You're literally painting off the canvas. Ain't that cool? And like that, guys, I think we have us a finished painting. Please tell me what you think. I really enjoyed this one. I'm going to do our zoom out so I can look you guys in the eye and say farewell. Appreciate you guys watching. You know, like I said earlier, I enjoy doing cool stuff like this. If y'all would, hopefully I earned your subscription if you haven't subscribed yet. And if you are subscribed, like I said, please share it with your friends, family, and anyone who you think might be interested in learning how to paint. Let's see if we got anything. Oh yeah, we got some, like, I don't know if I said this, but I'm pretty sure we got some, well, not pretty sure. I know we have some friends coming on to teach different styles of painting. And, yeah, make sure to check it out when it comes out. And, let's see, anything else? Any news updates? If you guys do a painting like this, y'all can always email me at ravenoakart@yahoo.com, and we can, you know, show you guys pictures, you know. So anyway, I'll stop running my flapper. You guys have an absolutely amazing day, and thank you guys so much, and happy painting to you.